Yo, YouTube, what's crackalackajackasmacin? It's Waffleman with a video. And after using every single archetype in NBA 2K17, after having this game for so long, I found the biggest problem in NBA 2K17. And NBA 2K18 needs to address this problem. Otherwise, 2K will be in the same state as it is this year as next year, man. 2K will no longer be the competitive game you thought it was. And it's not even competitive. Let me tell you something about 2K. 2K doesn't even really take that much skill. Sure, there's always going to be a mix of bad players. But listen, it's easy to play this game. Look how easy it is for me to just go from archetype to archetype, playing great at every archetype. It's not that hard. But the biggest problem in NBA 2K17, drum roll please, is the shooting. Now, of course, there's been multiple debates about the shooting all year long. Mike Wang's been doing shooting tweaks. He's been changing the sliders and whatnot. But after experiencing every single archetype, after using every single archetype, and this is going to be a reinforcer to why I believe the stretch bigs are also the worst archetype in the game. Doesn't mean that they play bad on the court. It just means that out of all the archetypes they're on the bottom, it's because every single archetype can shoot. Because now that I think about it, you guys know I have a sharpshooter. You guys know I have a paint protector and an athletic finisher. My athletic finisher and my paint protector in the mid-range area is shooting the same as my sharpshooter. You got catch and shoot, you got hot spots, you got a good release. That's all you need and you'll make every single mid-range. I literally, if I'm in the mid-range area and I'm wide open, there's a 95% chance I'm making that mid-range shot. Well, I'll say there's an 80% chance I'm making a mid-range shot. There's probably a 95% chance I'll make the mid-range shot. And there's probably an 80% chance that that mid-range is a green light. I mean, it's way too easy. And we're talking about paint protector and athletic finisher. Now let's talk about the corner three. If I'm in the corner wide open, I will tell you there's probably a 70% chance that I will make that shot with my athletic finisher or paint protector. And there's a 50% chance that that shot is a green light. Do you understand those percentages? Those percentages are way too high. 70% chance that I might make a corner three if I'm wide open with my athletic finisher or my paint protector. And that's with a 63-pointer. A 63-pointer. Remember that video I made about glass cleaner shooting threes and how I was shooting threes with my glass cleaner? And I was making them? That's the same shit that's going on with my athletic finisher and my paint protector. Shots are falling like it's nothing. And you're seeing this playmaker gameplay right here. I'm shooting off the dribble. I'm hitting corner three-pointers. I mean, it's literally too easy to shoot in this game. And I understand it's park. And I understand the park is supposed to be more arcadey. But Jesus Christ, it just removes the relevancy of a sharpshooter. Even though sharpshooters are still dominant on the park, they're even more dominant on the park. It's just like, and this is why I say stretch bigs are on the bottom. Because this is especially for stretch bigs. If you want your archetype to be better in NBA 2K18, more of an impact in NBA 2K18, 2K has got to address the shooting. Because let me provide you with a couple of scenarios and you tell me which one would you pick. Would you rather have a stretch big that can shoot, or would you rather have an athletic finisher that can shoot? Now, you would pick an athletic finisher because not only can you shoot, but you can dunk and you're fast. So why would you pick a stretch big? Next scenario. Would you rather have a paint protector that can shoot, or a stretch big that can shoot? Well, obviously, you take the paint protector that can shoot because you can still shoot, and you can play exceptional defense, and you're faster. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Now, post scores are another story. Nobody even uses post scores. That's another irrelevant archetype. But this is what I'm talking about. You would rather have these archetypes that can shoot. I mean, listen, I'm shooting like stretch bigs out there. Let's be real. You see me on the court. Some of you guys play with me. I'm shooting like a stretch big, hitting wide open three-pointers as if I'm a sharpshooter. Yet I have a 63-pointer. My playmaker is making all of his mid-ranges, all of his threes. It's ridiculous. But yet, like, why does the sharpshooter have a 90 rating for? Like, these are 74 rated mid-range shots, and it's green lights. It's green lights. It's ridiculous, man. How can you have archetype disparity when you have this nonsense going on? Could you imagine if people actually played 2K and they were actually good at the game? Could you imagine if the average person was good at 2K? I mean, you talk about contested shots going in. The shots are going in general because it's just too easy to shoot. A 74 mid-range jumper going in so easy. Now, I understand you got all these badges in the game, like pick and roller, pick and pop, or whatever you want to call it. But listen, if you are wide open at the mid-range area with hot spots, I guarantee you, if you have a good release, you'll almost never miss. You'll make about 85% of your shots, man. And if you're a really good player with the badges, you'll probably make 90% of those mid-range shots. You're not missing, man. You're not missing, and it's just like, bro, this is the issue with 2K. This is the problem with this game. Like, shot creators are cool and all, and sharpshooters are cool and all, but you got every single archetype out here shooting. I mean, big men shooting threes. It's just crazy. That to me is the biggest issue with NBA 2K17. Because unless this is addressed in NBA 2K18, how can this game even be competitive? How can Pro-Am be competitive? How can Pro-Am be fair when people can make paint protectors that can shoot threes? Could you imagine the experienced Pro-Am players in 2K17 playing, and they have paint protectors, they have irregular finishers, shooting mid-range shots, shooting three-pointers, and it's going in at a high rate? Lockdown defenders shooting three-pointers, and it's going in at a high rate? Could you imagine this? This is not competitive, man. This is why 2K is going to have trouble being a competitive game, because they can't get this archetype, they can't get the shooting right. But anyways, man, let me know what you think in the comment section, man. I mean, what you think about paint protectors, athletic finishers, all these archetypes shooting threes and being able to shoot makes no use for a sharpshooter or a shot creator. But that's just my opinion. Leave a like for more. I'm out of here. Peace.